I will tell you one secret tip that made my psychos go from 0 to 100 at the end of this video. The tips in this video will make your psychos go from utter garbage to hitting your first psycho. To achieve this, you have to watch through all of my video, as I'll give tips and build up from your psycho from the ground up. I created this training pack that has every single type of psycho inside of it, and I'll be using this in this video. I will teach you how to psycho. All of the timestamps are in the description and on video. While you're in the description, make sure to like and comment on this video, as it helps me a lot with the algorithm and to hit my like target of 50 likes in this video. Now this is for the redirect psycho. This is actually really difficult to do. The setup is really difficult, the redirect's really difficult, so make sure you can do a normal psycho with the ball set up in shot 1 before you move on to the redirect psycho. So after you've scored 3 normal psychos, it's time for you to move on to the redirect psycho. There are 2 parts of the redirect to psycho, the initial redirect and the wall redirect. The initial redirect is the most important part of this shot. This will determine if you get a 1 bounce psycho or a P-roller. You need to be aiming to hit the ball high on the ball. This is so when you redirect the ball, it's already really far off the ground, meaning you're likely to get a no bounce psycho, but not too high to hit the ceiling. Where you hit the ball on your car on the initial redirect is a bit different to the last redirect. If the ball is low to the ground, I normally tilt my car right upright, so the ball skims off the nose of my car. This means I get a lot of height off the redirect. It means I get less power, but more height, what you need in these psychos. The second thing I do is if the ball is a bit higher up, I tilt my car back a lot more, so I get a faster redirect. This is basically the same as the last redirect that you would do in the psycho, but it just depends what the setup is. On this pack, I normally tilt my car up a bit so I can get higher, get better height. Getting the initial redirect is really difficult. I struggled with it a lot as well. Just give it about an hour or so and you'll be getting the initial redirect every single time. Just give it time and you'll be able to get the initial redirect really well. But this would just be improved with hours spent training. After you've mastered the initial redirect, the whole shot will be 100 times easier. As I keep on saying, the initial redirect and the initial setup, that's 90% of the psycho. If you've got a fast initial setup, your psycho is going to be easy and you're going to be hitting 1 bounce psychos all the time. So put all of your effort into the initial setup of the psycho. The second part of the shot is the redirect. A big factor in if your redirect will be fast or if it will be a single bounce is if the setup was good. So make sure your setup is perfected before you even move on to the redirect. Achieving a good redirect have just come from hours of practicing, and there are a lot of tips to help these as well, but it's literally all just hours and hours of practicing. I'm even bad at psychos now and I've been training them for like 50 or so hours. It's just stupid how hard these are. Learning what height the ball will fall to your car would just be improved with hours of practicing this mechanic and can be improved through practicing wall reads and double touches. I have a lot of tutorial on my channel for these. You need to know what parts of your car receive the most power. The 2 parts of your car that receive the most power are the wheels and the corner of your car. I always aim for the corner of my car for these. I get a lot of ghost touches on the wheel, so I always aim for the corner. You can aim for the nose as well, but I feel like the hitbox is a bit messed up on the nose of your car. It's important you have a really light touch on the ball. This is the most difficult part of the shot and what I struggle with. It's so difficult to get a light touch, and you really don't want a heavy touch, so it just comes with hours and hours getting a light touch. Finally, I change my car cam before I do the last redirect. I change the car cam to make my clip look better, and so I have a much better view of the ball, so I can predict the redirect a lot better. After you've scored 5 of these types of psychos, you can move on to the psycho that I talk about now.